The man had been soaking in the lake water for 3 days, but when he opened his eyes, he found himself on a deserted island. His phone was completely soaked through. There wasn't a soul around. He started looking for a way out, but after walking around the entire island, he ended up right back where he started. So he decided to just swim to the other shore. But after swimming for a bit, he realized he couldn't actually swim at all. Suddenly, he heard a ship's horn blaring in the distance. The man ran toward the sound. He straightened his clothes so people wouldn't mistake him for a beggar. But being timid and socially anxious, he didn't even have the courage to shout. He just waved his hand. Then a tourist saw him and thought it was a friendly gesture, so they waved back. Seeing this, the man's heart sank completely. Now he was certain he'd die of hunger and thirst. So he wrote "help" in the sand by the shore. The man spent his days drinking water from the great river. He ate forest mushrooms, then tried rubbing wood together to make fire. But it didn't work, so he pulled out a lighter from his pocket. But when he looked at his wallet, he remembered the house still owed the bank mortgage payments, and his wife had already run off with someone else. So he decided not to go back. He erased the "help" as if his relationship with the world had ended and a new one had begun. Fortunately, though, the people passing by on the bridge had decent manners and would often toss down some trash. He picked up a lot of useful stuff. Then he found a large duck, but he didn't kill it. Instead, he used it to build a house. He slept inside the duck's belly with dried grass beneath him. He felt this was more comfortable than a $3 million apartment. The next day, while washing his hair with laundry detergent by the river, he accidentally poisoned several fish. So that day, he feasted on grilled fish, though his mouth was full of the taste of laundry detergent. Even when a bird stole some and ate it, the bird got poisoned too. So he also feasted on laundry detergent-flavored bird. Now the man had become king of the jungle. He had tranquility, he had solitude, but there was no conflict here. Sometimes ships would pass by in the distance, and he'd hide because he had absolutely no desire to return to that world now. But then his world changed. He saw an empty instant noodle package scattered nearby. His eyes widened at the sight of the spicy sauce packet inside. He sat there and started crying. Even at night, he'd dream about the taste of those noodles. Then he thought he had to do something himself. He collected various grass seeds and crushed them up. But after adding water, the mixture wouldn't hold its shape. Finally, he stared blankly at the grilled fish in front of him, while his mind was filled with images of noodles with fried bean sauce. The next day, he was awakened by bird calls. He looked at the birds overhead, then at the bird droppings on his shelter. Looking at the droppings in his hand, he discovered undigested seeds. Excitedly, he started collecting the bird droppings. He found an empty plot and planted the seeds in it. A few days later, he saw small plants growing. To keep the birds from destroying his crops, he made a scarecrow from his coat and placed it in the field. He began tending to his crops every day. One day, he noticed a special plant. It was a cornstalk. His heart filled with joy because now he could finally fulfill his dream of eating noodles. After the crops matured, he broke off the corn, ground it into flour, used his small knife to cut the dough into strips, dropped them into boiling water, then added the same seasoning packet. He took his first bite. Tears welled up in his eyes. The taste wasn't perfect, but these noodles were filled with his hard work.